Superhuman strength, speed, and agility are just a few of Black Panther's powers in Marvel comics and films. But how do they compare to the feats performed by real Black Panthers? What is a Black Panther? A Black Panther is the melanistic color variant of the leopard and the jaguar. Most people mistakenly think that the Black Panther is its own species. Nope. Let's learn a bit more about what sets a jaguar, leopard, and a Black Panther apart. The easiest and quickest way to figure out if you are looking for a jaguar or a leopard is by location. They live on completely different continents. If the spotted cat happens to be in Latin America, it's definitely a jaguar. And if you see a big cat spotted in Africa, Asia, the Middle East, or Russia, it will be a leopard. When it comes to looks, jaguars are bigger and bulkier than leopards. Jaguars are stockier and more muscular than the leopard, with a shorter body, shorter legs, and a broader chest. Another way to tell the difference between a jaguar and a leopard is by looking at their heads, which are quite different and suit their unique hunting styles. Jaguars have large heads with a broad forehead, wide jaws, massive teeth, and a round shape to their faces. The jaguar's huge jaw muscles and teeth give it the strongest bite force of any mammal, allowing it to pierce right through the armor of caimans and tortoises. It uses its powerful jaws to crush the skulls of its prey or to sever the spinal column with a forceful bite at the back of the neck. In comparison, leopards tend to have smaller heads and kill their prey by a suffocating bite to the throat with larger prey, or to the back of the neck with smaller prey. The leopard has a much longer tail, which helps it keep its balance when climbing trees. Jaguars are also good climbers, but not as agile in the trees as the leopards. Jaguars instead love to hang out by the water and specialize in hunting caiman and capybaras on the riverbanks. Leopards generally avoid water and prefer to hunt deer and other terrestrial prey. Leopards have smaller, less complex rosettes that are grouped closer together. The jaguar's rosettes tend to be much larger, and their rosettes have spots inside them. Attitude. Their differences are not just physical. Jaguars tend to have a more confident and relaxed attitude. They are the kings of their jungle, and they definitely know it. Leopards, though, can be flat-out mean, always having something to prove, and are always on the lookout for bigger predators than themselves, such as lions. Jaguars are not known for being aggressive toward people. If confronted, they usually stick to snarling or growling in their direction. On the other hand, there have been reports of leopards attacking people. So now that we have those two cleared up, what's up with the Black Panther? Simply put, a Black Panther is not its own species. A panther is defined as a melanistic color variant of other species in the Panthera genus, to which both jaguars and leopards belong. This color variant is black or dark brown, since melanism is the development of melanin, a dark-colored pigment in the skin. A panther, then, is either a black-colored leopard or Panthera pardus in Asia and Africa, or a black jaguar or Panthera onca in the Americas. Just because black panthers are dark in color doesn't mean they don't have spots, they're just harder to see. When their coat catches the sunlight in a certain way, you can see their spots very clearly. Panthers are now so rare that they are hardly observed in the wild by humans anymore. For this reason, they are known as the ghosts of the forest. Fun facts about black panthers. Number 1. Black panthers have extraordinary eyesight. Jaguars and leopards essentially do the same. They have reflective lenses on their eyes that let them efficiently absorb light. At night, they can see about 6 to 7 times better than humans. Number 2. They are fairly solitary animals. Jaguars and leopards are often solitary animals that tend to live, hunt, and travel alone. Number 3. Black panthers are extremely territorial. Jaguars and leopards have unique ways of marking their territory, including using their claws to rake down trees. They'll certainly use urine to mark their area, and sometimes they'll rub their bodies and heads along an area to get their scent on every object that they can possibly get their scent on. Number 4. They can run fast. Jaguars and leopards have sprinting speeds of about 30 to 40 miles per hour, allowing them to capture fast prey like impala and antelope. Given their stealth, speed, and agility, they rely on quick, stealthy moves to catch their prey, and their initial speed is important. They quickly take down animals before they can escape. Number 5. Black panthers occasionally seek out plants. Jaguars and leopards are obligate carnivores, meaning they eat mostly meat as they are unable to digest plant material very well. Still, jaguars and leopards will seek out and access vegetation for medicinal and healing purposes. Number 6. They have an incredible sense of smell. Jaguars and leopards have an acute olfactory sense that aids in their survival, helping them identify friends and foes in the wild. What threats exist for jaguars and leopards? Similar threats exist for both jaguars and leopards, just in different ways. Habitat loss, population fragmentation, and hunting pressure from humans all contribute to the decline of the animals. Since we are talking about jaguars, I remember that I had made a video about the Amazon jungle, which includes the Amazon's wonders, wildlife, rivers, unknown tribes, and much more. If you haven't seen it, then take a look. It's very entertaining. And if you want to watch another interesting video of Get Insights, then click the video on the right. And yes, I will meet you there. Let's go to the Amazon jungle.